It has been 3 centuries since the monarchy of Eld came to the islands of Joya. In those 3 centuries, the monarchy has invaded, pillaged, oppressed, and exploited the island and its inhabitants. So, the scene that you're in is that you're in kind of this dilapidated old fortress where a lot of the walls have kind of been demolished, but it is sort of deep into the forest surrounding this town of Geelan. And the two of you have been called here uh, for a report by your higher up by Captain Hatim Holst, but Captain Hatim is not there yet. Lieutenant Lennox, what were you doing before you were called by the captain?
I very angrily seethe and mauled in my own resting quarters, thinking about
I
how
see.
can I possibly bring them down.
I see. So Lieutenant Lennox was sort of just like stomping his foot angrily in his little like hammock that they've set up.
Yeah,
Um,
strategizing.
he kind of coughs into his fist. Um, do you know why I called the two of you here?
To destroy our enemies.
Not yet. No. Um, there's a or well, the mission's more specific than that. No. Ace. Ace and Ensign Ame. I would like the two of you to go into the town, go into Geelan. We have an ally there that the Union has been exchanging letters with a rebellious faction with it a rebellion sort of brewing within the town itself that has been that's been requesting some aid. We've been able to exchange some letters with them, but they would like to meet face to face with a representative to formalize the exchange of weapons and units. And I would like to entrust you with the job, Lieutenant.
We need to make something clear. I don't represent for anyone but myself. But if it helps us, you know, kill a lot of other people later on, then sure.
But you walk for almost an hour. Do the two of you kind of talk about anything in that time?
Why the hell do I have to be babysitted by a loser like you?
It's not babysitting. It's let's call it more of uh cooperative teaching.
Cooperate? What's that?
No, it's when one adult and another. I mean, it doesn't have to be an adult. It could be a kid like you. And wait, I, this is out of character. I'm asking the DM.
Yeah.
How old is Ace?
Um, Ace Ace Lennox is 18.
All
I am
right,
31, so
Lamau.
you,
Yeah,
you
all
still
right.
got a long years ahead of you, kiddo. Don't sweat it.
I'm getting in character again. As
Right.
long as you don't get in my way, you can do whatever you want. But don't
I,
order me around.
cat, whatever you say.
And then I just
Right.
awkwardly look into the distance for the rest of the hour.
Looking into the but in front of it, you see there is a bit of a conflict brewing where you see this Joyan woman kind of grabbing on to the sleeves of this like soldier of the monarchy, and she seems to be pleading with tears in her eyes. Do you like listen into what she's saying?
I don't think Ace would listen into anything. He would look at the monarchy officer, go straight up to him running, and then punch him in the face.
Oh my god. Okay.
Is this too much?
All right. No, no, we're committing to this.
Good. Nice.
How much does a fist do in damage?
Oh
Let's
god, I
say one. Let's say one hit. Let's say one hit of damage.
okay, sure.
Um. Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
I didn't think this through.
12, 9, 9. He just like his attention is completely off the woman who is like also shocked, and like everyone in the town
Oh
square is
god.
kind of watching, and this soldier is like what the hell did you do that for?
I don't care about the woman, but you are a soldier of the other side, and I don't like you. But I feel like I could make a lot more show-offy and be a lot more flowery with my words, but that's basically what I said.
Okay, okay, you. This is not going really how I thought it would.
If I take another shot at this guy, he'll definitely retaliate, right?
Yes.
There's a real disconnect between me and Ace Lennox because I feel like he would continue beating him up, but I'm just like, I don't really want the attention. Hmm. You know what? I ask Ame, uh, I kind of just punched this guy out of fury. What do you suggest?
I guess we can try to calm him down. I think that we've gone a bit too far for that, but I'll try to talk to him.
Okay. I
Uh, yeah. So what do you do?
Ace calms down. He's like, oh shit, what have I done? He looks at his
Mm,
hands.
mm. Chris, are you with him? What's his deal?
Terribly sorry about that, man. He is mentally unstable. He just got released from the psych ward. He's still really unstable. I'm terribly sorry about that. I'll give you. I don't know how much money. I don't know like how much is a normal amount to give as
What
an
is the
apology,
currency here?
but yeah. I try to give a notable amount of money you'd give for an apology and say, here, I'll give you something as compensation. Can we just move on with our day and forget about this?
Okay. So he kind of looks at you. He looks at your fresh look. He kind of he kind of like takes a second to look at you, takes like a second to look at like his boys or whatever. Um and he like takes the money, kind of still like stroking his where Ace like just decked him, and he goes, yeah, okay, okay, lady. And he
uh,
like signals for his boys to calm down, and he like goes to them and joins them at the pub, and you are out of combat.
does the lady have her purse back?
The lady comes over to you, Ace, and she's like, "Thank, uh, thank you for that. I was trying to, I was, I, that soldier boy. I was trying to convince him to help me, uh, see my boy. He's been in the mines for a few days, and he hasn't come back. And I was asking him where he and his friends were, and he wouldn't say anything. And thank you for stepping in before he started being violent with me.
Everything that the lady just said went from his left ear to his right ear, and he didn't listen to a single thing. But he does say to her, "That's all right. All you need to know to pay back is remember my name, Ace Lennox. These hands will be the ones that take down Vel." And that's it.
She she kind of like goes, she kind of nods, and you can't read what her expression is. She kind of has like her mouth open a little bit, and her eyes are like kind of looking at you a little confused. But she kind of looks like she's like sort of listening to what you're saying, like kind of picking up what you're putting down. And she goes, Right, thank you.
Cool. What?
Um, before you left, Captain Hatim left you a note about where to find this rebel contact, and he said that you were to meet him at a pub, at a bar, and that the you were supposed to speak to the bartender with the code with the and that the code was, we heard you were looking for more cooks.
Okay. Uh, if Ame is not gonna do anything, I guess Ace is gonna take control of the situation.
Oh no, no, no! I will not do that.
Go ahead before I do anything.
I go to the bartender and I say, "I heard you were looking for cocks."
Oh no,
Um,
Ame.
Say, I heard you were looking for a cook. I need some jobs to like maintain my
are you
everyday life.
are you already a soldier? Don't the big heads over at the Union HQ pay you enough?
I'm really what am I? A Hassan what?
An ensign.
Ensign? What's that again?
That's a rank. It's below lieutenant.
I'm
Oh,
literally an ensign. I need extra jobs to help pay the bills, especially if you
Ensign.
have an extravagant hobby such as mine.
What's your hobby?
Oh, just dressing up, seducing men like you.
Well, maybe you should get another one, Lee. Uh,
wow.
you're okay. Hold on. Okay, no. I'm gonna retract that, and I'm gonna let after you say seducing men like you, I'm gonna let you roll uh, a wardrobe and style check.
Wait.
Is this a
Is it like
seduction?
a plus level or?
Yeah. So wardrobe and style would be your attractive would be from your attractiveness. So it would be a D10 plus your attractiveness plus your wardrobe and style. No, wait.
Okay,
Um, yeah.
okay. Time to roll.
What is Ame trying to do? Trying to seduce him?
Okay, so that's a 3 plus my attractiveness 8, 11 plus my wardrobe and style 9. That's a 20.
He looks at you and he doesn't say anything. Uh, and you can tell he's not saying anything because he wants to be polite, because he is definitely looking at you. Right, yeah. Let's go. He walks out of the back door.
I wink at
See
Ace.
ya.
That's how you do it.
Do what?
Oh,
Be a girly
son.
girl?
You're
Ew.
you're still 18. You're still young. You got a lot of time ahead of you.
If there are no if there's no like conversation or whatever, you return back to the base.
Oh wait, no, no, no,
You,
no, no.
yeah,
No.
yeah,
I wanna have a conversation with
yeah, yeah.
Ace.
Okay,
Okay.
with Ace, yeah, okay.
Somewhere along the line, I smack Ace's head back, what do you call that? Back of the head? Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
back of
smack
the head, back of the head.
back of the head, and
Ow.
I tell him, look, if you wanna pull a stunt like punching that soldier, you gotta tell me beforehand so I can plan accordingly and punch him as well.
Oh, we smart minds think alike, bro. And then we do we do the whole cool high five handshake thing.
Okay. He Eka kind of like Eka is looking at this uh display with the two of you, and he doesn't necessarily know how to feel. I think this is kind of the vibe that the two of you give everybody. Nobody quite knows how to feel about the two of you, but he kind of he kind of nods like you guys punched a monarchy soldier.
Yeah? And we're gonna do it again.
Oh, nice. Why'd you do it?
Do I need a reason why? Those
Um,
pigs stole our country.
yeah, well, I guess, I'll drink to that. Um, and I do think as he says that, like he does that show of affirmative action, we'll say, does get a little bit of like a bit of respect uh on him, like for you.
How did
Uh,
what go?
how did it go? How did it go? How did the mission go?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got the guy on our side, because, we're Chads.
Right, we're Chads. Um, Ensign Ame, did Lieutenant Ace get up to anything outside the purview of the mission?
He punched an imperial soldier.
I see. For what reason?
No reason. He just felt like it.
Right. Is that true, Lieutenant Lennox?
I wouldn't say no reason. Personally, I think every Imperial soldier has the right to be decked in the face all the time.
Right, right, right. Listen, I get why you would be angry, Lieutenant. But don't you think that maybe by punching one of their men, they might be a little bit more on guard today than they were before?
I thought they were always oppressing us, so I don't see a difference.
Right, right. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Why would you? You know, Ensign. If things go if things go good for you, I can see a promotion in your future.
Sweet. Uh, I have a question. If Lieutenant were to suddenly die on the job, would
Right.
his position come towards me? Just a hypothetical question. No, I'm not saying something bad will happen there. I'm just wondering.
Oh my god. Well, if a certain lieutenant were to die on the mission, uh, the whoever will be most qualified to assume his position in the hierarchy uh, would presumably uh, assume his rank as well.
Ace
Neat.
Lennox is just staring at this conversation, not understanding the subtlety, and lets them talk.
You went up to me and was like, I wanted to play a character who was like Lelouch.
Well, maybe this is just my interpretation.
Right. Um, this assault on Gielan must be done by the end of this evening, or else we will be overwhelmed, or else this project will have come to an end. I expect each and every one of you to perform to the highest of your abilities, uh, and I expect all of you to fight, live, and die, knowing the future that we are all building. Let's march. And you go to the battlefield. And let me bring up the battlefield.
For a second, I was gonna interrupt the speech, take off my shirt, whirl it around my head like a helicopter, and say, "Woo, yeah, you said it, brother."
Uh, you do that. I'll say
Okay.
you do that.
Hell yeah.
The,
But no
the
one reacts.
half the soldiers are kind of like, okay, and then the others are like, woo, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ekka's kind of into it. Ekka's like, you know, maybe this guy wasn't so bad after all.
I,
Don't move the buildings.
I'm on top of here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
And then, yeah,
Okay. Well, I sure do have a gun.
flies straight towards you,
Lamau.
brandishing its energy rifle, uh, and trying to shoot at your head.
I see. I got a pretty healthy 0.
So that's a 5 plus whatever you rolled.
Yep, that's a 0.
You rolled a 0?
Yeah. Unless
So
it's
that
a
would be a 10.
10?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
really?
10.
Oh, okay, I'm
Yeah.
dumb.
So you dodge. It also flies in to try to brandishing its energy rifle and trying to take you down. Now that you've made yourself a kind of a big target standing atop the roof of this building. The shot hits. That's
Ooh.
a 10. The shot hits. Oh, I get to roll on the special chart.
Jesus. What the hell does that
Um,
mean?
the roll, the shot hits. That's another 10. The blast of the energy rifle rips through the air and hits your mecha straight through the torso, missing the cockpit, but hitting the power plant inside. Uh, Whenever a power plant is hit, roll 1d10, and if you roll your explosion save or less, your suit instantly goes up in a fireball.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay.
So you have to roll above a 5 to not instantly explodes.
Alright.
It's fucked
Here
up though.
goes nothing. Ooh, that's a 7.
Okay. Warning, damage to power plant. Like, but you are not currently a fireball. You you get like a communication kind of like from the radio inbound from the angle that just shot you, and a woman's voice come through and is like,
Lamau.
you're lucky to still be alive. You're lucky to still be alive.
Same to
The next shot
you.
won't miss. Seeing that you are like very weak right now, Ace, this Kaiser pulls out a massive energy rifle and charges it straight at you, um, straight at your torso. It is calling its shot to your torso, hoping to kill you right now.
Ooh, this does not seem like an easy mode beginner fight.
Luckily for you, while the shot would have done some massive damage towards you, it misses just barely,
Jesus.
just grazing you.
I've been barely alive this entire turn.
That's a 2.
Oh shit.
That is a 2 plus. That is a 2 plus a 1 plus. Hold on, sorry. That is a 2 plus a 1 plus Mecha Gunner. It's just a. Wait, so that's a 21?
I guess it is.
When an attacker's roll beats a defender's by 5 or greater, a critical hit has been scored.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. A 9. That's a 9. Yeah, it is.
System shutdown, Mecha useless for next turn. You just blast this tool with like so much energy that it jostles the mech around, and you hear it's like you hear something snap inside the joints, and it just kind of like falls into a kneeling position. Next on the turn is Ace.
Okay. I want to talk to AIM for a second.
All right, that's
I
free
turn
action.
on my comm, and then I like do an evil laugh. It's like, AIM, I've realized two monumental things at the same time. One, I went up here to purposely bait them. See how their defenses are 0? There's no mechs defending their headquarters or that cannon. We will win this fight. 2. Remember my name. Ace Lennox. These hands will be the ones that will crush Veld. And then, what he does with his mech, and I don't know if this is possible, he jumps straight into the crowd of mechs and infantry over here, hopefully thinking it'll explode, and in between the leap, he will eject seat out of there.
So you want to self-destruct?
I want a kamikaze, yeah.
Okay, there are rules for this, actually.
I knew it.
You also have to roll for an emergency ejection, and to be clear, the Nagi does not have an ejection mechanism. So this is
Really?
pure. This is there's no escape pod. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
you have to crawl out of the cockpit. So you're really gambling with this one.
If I get another hit to my cockpit, I think I'm dead, so I'll be going ahead with this plan.
I
Alright.
opened the
I'll be
comms
going out in a bang. He does a fucking
Okay.
Kamen Rider kick. It'll be awesome, y'all.
Okay, let's do this.
I opened the comms to. Wait, can I speak? Or
Yes, yeah, you
Sure.
can
okay,
speak.
okay.
It's
I
a
open
big
the comms
moment.
to to Ace, and I say, "Godspeed, Ace. I always loved you."
Ace is just like, you should be.
Damn, okay. I'm kind of glad Ace is maybe gonna die because he kind of sucks.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay, I'll roll it first. I don't know what the success is, but I'll do it.
It's an 11.
Well, it's plus my reflexes, right?
Yes, it is your reflexes plus your D10. With no escape pod or eject seat, there is a -6 penalty.
-6. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna think about it. I'll count down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's an 8. 8 plus 9 is 19? Wait, no, 17.
You
I
get a
just
17?
barely survived. It's 8 plus 9. That's 17.
Oh, that's 17 -6. You are so fucking lucky.
I know.
All right. So Ace's Nagi jumps into this.
Oh no. Right as he was just about to explain. Oh, what?
Oh,
Yeah, no, no, continue. Uh,
Okay, great. The explosion was so big it crashed the server.
no. Ace's Nagi leaps into the air and like crashes onto the ground, like destroying the like road beneath it, smoking. All the breakers in the area kind of recoil, kind of sort of maybe understanding instinctively what is about to happen. Um, and but as it flies through the air, you see the cockpit door just slide open and is tumble out onto the ground, kind of just outside the range here. I'm not gonna kill you now. I feel like it will be wasted. Yeah. Um yeah. And it uh as this Nagi like sparks and uh and like if parts of it like are boiling from the shots it's taken, every enemy in the area hears a small countdown from inside the cockpit,
Oh god.
just 3, 2, and then 1. uh and your Nagi goes goes in a blaze of glory, taking out these two just fucking instantly. 14 damage. So basically all of these mectons get like 14 damage straight to basically all parts of their body.
Jeez.
This is going to take a bit to calculate, so bear with me. Okay, so that explosion basically just rips off Carl's head, the mech's head,
Oh
leaving it
god.
completely blind, completely deaf. He is purely going off of just dumb luck now. Um, the decorated angle here, that's also a 9, and
Wow.
her her head also just goes on. These two are blind now, and the Kaiser here
A 9? What?
also. So the Kaiser has some rocket pods, and the explosion caused something of a chain reaction.
Oh god.
The 20 shots of those rocket pods all go off, completely annihilating its legs.
Mm.
Uh, and its arm. And its right arm.
Okay. It can't walk and it only has a functioning right arm.
Yes.
Okay.
Ace's play kinda
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 clutch.
worked.
Hell
Kinda
yeah.
clutch. Without its sensors, it tries to kind of predict where you were, and it kind of flies at you and tries to stomp you.
That sounds about right.
That's a 1.
Oh,
It misses, and you just roll out of the way.
how do I keep living?
You are your Gias is fucking luck, man.
Okay.
And kind of walks here, which is
Okay.
impressive because in this scale that's 50 meters.
Okay.
And kind of shouts at uh shouts at
Ace.
Ace here, and kind of asks him, "You boy, who are you?"
Who am I? Who am I? Remember my name. Ace Lennox, the man who walks the path of heaven. I will destroy you
Fuck
where you
off!
come from with these hands.
I see.
I'm
Well,
sorry. Okay, it's good, Benny.
you certainly made this a humiliating situation for me. Even if I pull through, I might just get demoted for this. Your play was like so unexpected that I'm not sure really how to the enemy captain brings up a megaphone, not a megaphone, but like a communicator, and calls into it, and you can hear him say this. Men, fall back.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
uh, the town is lost, but the mine is what is important. Uh, recuperate and set up fortifications there. Uh, Lieutenant Post, uh, rendezvous with me and escort me there now. Uh, and as he says this, the decorated breaker goes to where the captain is and picks him up, and they retreat, and they start to move away from the battlefield. And with that call of surrender, the Battle of Gielan has been won.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, you guys.
Yeah. I don't know
Uh,
how to feel about this. I
I I was so not ready for how you were going to play Ace.
I was just gonna ask, how was the combat gonna go if I didn't interfere?
I was expecting more of like a push and pull, you know. I was expecting more of like just kind of like trading blows sort of deal.
Eh,
Um,
that's almost true.
yeah, it's and honestly, I wouldn't have made them retreat if you hadn't blown up the Kaiser's legs and arm.
Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
that specific like storm made that situation happen. Um, yeah, like uh, I was expecting you to play him, more of like a reserved kind of schemer type, but you played him really wild.
Yeah, I will say sorry one final time that things just didn't go to the DND, the DM's way.
No,
I,
no, 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 no. That is no. Don't apologize for that. The 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 point of this kind of game is not for things to go to plan. It is the plan is the foundation, and what happens at the table is the game.
yeah, Uh, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you enjoy yourself? I wanted to know if you enjoyed yourself this round.
You make it sound like I was touching myself.